This is Metallurgy Part 1, dealing with the important vocabulary, the important command terms used in the chapter. Metallurgy is the sum total of physical and chemical processes involved in the extraction of a metal from its ore. Mineral is anything mined from earth. All minerals are mined from earth. So whatever is mined from the earth is called mineral. Minerals can be solid as coal. Minerals can be liquid as mercury and petroleum. And minerals can be gaseous in the form of natural gas. Therefore, anything mined from the earth is called mineral. Ore is that mineral from which a metal is extracted economically. That is, minimum number of chemical or physical steps to be involved, and the output cost should be minimum so that it sells in the market and people have access to it. People have the proper buying capacity to obtain and to use these metals that we uh, separate from their ores. Gangue, spelling Gangue, but pronounced gang. Impurities associated with ore in the form of mud, siliceous impurities, sand, etc. Flux, desired impurities added to concentrated ore during smelting. So these are added to concentrated ore during the furnace operations for some purpose. We will see later what they are. Charge, the concentrated ore and flux which is fed to the furnace for the purpose of smelting, that is reduction of ore to its metal, is known as charge. So charge simply is ore plus flux. Concentration of ore. The ore is concentrated first by physical methods, and they are as follows. Hydraulic method used for cassiterite, that is SnO2. Froth flotation method for sulfide ores, that is copper pyrite, lead sulfide, and zinc sulfide. Magnetic separation for iron ore, cassiterite, pyrolusite, and rutile, which is titanium dioxide. Iron ore is usually hematite, Fe2O3.2H2O. Cassiterite is SnO2, that is tin dioxide, and pyrolusite is MnO2, manganese dioxide. We now come to froth flotation method, which is as follows. This table is known as Wilfy's table. This is Wilfy's table. It has serrations and it is placed angularly. You can see it is not horizontal, it is angularly placed. We have ore coming from here, the fine ore particles, which contain the gangue particles as well, and a jet of water is shot at it. And you can see the dark colored particles, which are gangue particles, they are being carried away, whereas the heavier particles of ore, the red particles shown here, they get settled in these serrations. And this is how the ore is separated from its gangue particle. When the ore particles are heavy and the gangue particles are light, and water is used to separate them. Later on, these particles, the ore particles, are collected and they are washed and dried and then taken for further suitable action. And that is the hydraulic method. Now, this is magnetic separation. The powdered ore is kept in this funnel. There are two drums, wheel drums, as you can see here, and there is a belt which connects and runs over the two wheels. This is non-magnetic, whereas the one in the front is magnetic. The powdered ore is allowed to drop from this funnel onto the moving belt. As the as the powdered ore comes to this magnetic drum, the non-magnetic ore particles, they are separated as they are not attracted. But as long as the belt is in contact with the wheel, the magnetic ore particles are attracted to it, and then as soon as the belt leaves the wheel, it gets demagnetized and the ore particles are separated in a different heap. So this process is run several times to obtain maximum separation of the ore from its gangue. This is the non-magnetic gangue, and this is the magnetic ore. And then it is taken for further processing by chemical methods. This is froth flotation method used for sulfide ores. Here we have an iron tank into which we have an inlet which is used for agitating the water ore mixture here containing the sulfide ore particles. The water here is mixed with pine oil or potassium ethyl xanthate. As the compressed air is blown and the mixture is agitated, the ore particles come in contact with the pine oil or ethyl xanthate present in water. Ethyl xanthate is water repelling and it attracts the zinc sulfide particles. So, and also it creates a froth. When maximum froth has been created, the froth is separated, which contains the sulfide particles, whereas the gangues has separated here. It is not attracted by ethyl xanthate or pine oil, which is mixed in this container. So the compressed air is stopped from coming in and the froth is taken out. It is dried and then the ore is taken for further treatment by chemical processes. That completes Metallurgy 1, which is a precursor to Metallurgy 2 and Metallurgy 3. In Metallurgy 2, we have the metallurgy of aluminium already explained, and in Metallurgy 3, we deal with alloys. Thank you and have a nice time. Keep studying. If you like this video, please subscribe and comment. Your comments will help me produce better material next time. Thank you very much.